Hi, welcome back to my channel. If you've noticed that I'm in a different video setting, you would be right, because I'm using a camera I did a review of a while ago because I've lost my phone and I feel very strange. It's not normal for me to not have a phone. Everyone is used to having a phone and I do not currently have a phone. I feel like I don't know myself without a phone, so it's quite a fun experience to not have a phone and feel like I'm just me without my smartphone. Sorry if there is a little bit of awkwardness or anything like that in this video. I feel I'm not used to speaking in this angle because when I tried before there's a bit of sunlight behind me and this camera wasn't coping very well with it, so I've had to sort of like switch the camera up. I'm recording external audio to make this camera sound a bit better, but I thought, why not? I want to just do like a bit of a catch-uppy video and make it a bit chilled, because I feel like recently I've done a couple of like ramble videos, a bit of like self-development videos, which is kind of going to be like in this, but it's just going to be more of a catch-up, chill, chit-chat, like, hey, like, I want to do this, like just a casual, like, I'm at home, I want to just chat to a camera kind of vibe, rather than like, hey, let's improve everything in life, if you know what I mean. Also, I think I'm going to try and look at the camera, like not the lens, not the viewfinder. Yeah, so I thought I've made a couple of like notes in the past about like a couple of topics I want to talk about, but it's not educational, it's more like lifestyle and just general like living kind of vibe. Just kind of like, I was thinking like after lockdown, I guess it's a bit of a transition to like new normal at the moment for like a lot of people and me, and I just feel like I'm kind of trying to figure out like what that means for me, because I definitely feel like lockdown's given like me a lot of time to reflect and like stuff like that, over what I've been doing with my life. I've had time to heal from certain stuff, as I've made quite clear on my channel, and I'm just kind of figuring out where to go from here, because like the world's your oyster at the end of the day. Like I feel like I'm so young as well, like any age, if you can obviously go and do whatever you want with your life, but I feel like I'm just at 23, I'm just like, the world's my oyster, like now is the time for, you know, planning and making a life for yourself and like stuff like that. So I'm just sort of like, well, anywhere I can go, I want to go, I can go, kind of thing. Come up with a couple of goals, a few like things I want to be getting up to, and sort of that sort of thing, which I'll get into. So first I just like want to get into like new habits, and I've watched a couple of YouTube channels based on this. I will do a mention of one called Emotional Badass, which is actually like quite a small channel, but I've really like got a lot of information off there, and part of which I've like shared on this channel. So it's like a good channel for like talking about people that are like sensitive, or like people that just want to sort of like heal and improve and stuff like that. So I've kind of found that quite helpful. But yeah, I want to just so basic, I just want to do a couple of like new habits and stuff to start off with. Like, not like, I looked up what can affect your mood like from a day-to-day perspective a while ago. And I just like want to like not be working in bed or staying in bed, or I've been a bit lazy recently, but I feel like I don't just want to be sitting in bed a lot of the time, like even getting up, sitting at a desk, like going on walks. I've always been very good for walks, but I feel like not sitting in bed is like going to be a big thing, has been a big thing. I've always been like someone, I'd always get dressed and get up and stuff, but it's mentally that transition of like, I'm not going to be in bed, I'm going to stay up and then go to bed when I sleep. And yeah, I just want to like improve my diet, like hold my hamsters a bit and stuff like that, because it's like a therapy in itself. And yeah, just kind of like stuff like that. I actually am going to do a video after this on maladaptive daydreaming, because that is something I might want to talk about, to be fair, because I was like, oh, I don't want to do any this isn't informational. Oh yeah, there's another video I want to do that's informational. Okay, so goals. Basically I've just got a couple of like ideas that I want to do. Well, quickly before I want to do goals, short-term goals is going, there's a website called Meetups, which is basically, if you don't know it, where in your local city you could go and meet lots of different people from different areas and just get chatting with them and potentially swap numbers or whatever if you get along and want to meet up outside of that, or you can just go there and meet a few people and just have a nice evening and just, or leave whatever. And yeah, that's usually quite fun. There's like no obligation, like obviously no one knows each other, so even if you like really just didn't like any of the people there, you could just be like, okay, I'm off now, okay, bye, and like there's no like, okay, that was, you know what I mean, because it's just a bit of that's the culture when you go, which I really like, because I have met some really interesting people and some really nice people. It's just nice sometimes, especially after a pandemic, to want to go and see, like, meet and intermingle with different people, which I did that loads before lockdown, but I'm definitely going to be doing that again because there's a few in my local city that are on, and I'm definitely going to be doing that hopefully over the next like few months or so. And yeah, like another one, so that they're like my short term, things like that. But then I also want to learn how to drive. I want to go travel to like Spain on my own, I think, because I think as well, being in my 20s, like I used to be like I feel like I used to be a bit of a loner, and I used to kind of like look at myself and be like, okay, I wasn't a loner, I always was really close to my friends, but because I was so close with my friends, I liked to have my own space. But I definitely think being in your 20s is like a time to like want to like go and like travel on your own, or like I mean, you can travel with other people, but I want to travel on my own. Like I want to be doing stuff on my own and like enjoying my own space and like thinking and being inside my own head and adapting and learning and growing and all that fun stuff. And you meet who you meet on the way, sort of thing. Because I feel like I've got this really healthy mindset in like a singleness level as well. Like even when I went out the other day clubbing, like I was kind of like in the mindset where like I wasn't trying to dance with any. My camera right now, I have to carry on this MacBook screen. So yeah, like I was on about meetups, I think. Was I want to drive, something like that. I can't honestly remember now. But yeah, I think the literally lost where I was at, to be honest. Oh, that's what I'm clicking off, sorry. Yeah, so I think I was on about goals and stuff like that. Yeah, I want to learn how to drive, I want to go abroad. I mean, that's more or less it for this video. Just a bit of a update, if you like. Thanks for watching. I hope the camera footage hasn't bothered you too much.